Welcome back to Muscular Dystrophy Warrior. Just like the last video, in every video, a moment of silence for all the fallen warriors who sadly lost the battle to muscular dystrophy. Sending prayers to all those family who have lost someone with muscular dystrophy. Today I'm joined by Sarah, who is here to share her story of being a sister to a brother who had muscular dystrophy and now a mom raising a son with muscular dystrophy. In this conversation, we're going to talk about both sides of her journey. What was it like growing up with a brother who had MD, and what's it like raising her own son with muscular dystrophy? Sarah, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, to start off, the first question, can you tell us a little bit about your family and what it was like growing up in your household?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas. I'm the youngest of three, so I have two older brothers. My older
Okay.
brother did not have muscular dystrophy, but the second one did. And then it was me. I was the youngest, so I'm the only girl too, so I was raised really spoiled by both of them.
Yeah, I can tell. I figure.
Yeah, because I was like their little sister, so they really took care of me, really spoiled me. We grew up really close. We did a lot of things together. My
Okay.
parents are still happily married, so we had like that really tight, close family growing up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. How old were you when your parents first told you that your brother had muscular dystrophy? When did you first realize he had a disability? What do you remember about that moment? Or did they tell you,
So,
or you saw something different? Like I know you were like
so
youngest.
yeah, I was the youngest. So since the moment I was born, I think my brother's like 8 years older than me, 8 or 9 years older than me. So whenever I was born, he was already in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I
So
see.
yeah, all of my first memories of my brother were him in the wheelchair.
Oh, so they didn't have to tell you. You
No,
already
I
saw.
just Yeah, see, and
Yeah,
it was just like normal to me. Like growing up,
yeah,
I was
hmm
just, normal to have a special needs brother.
yeah. How would you describe your brother as a person? His personality, his hobbies he enjoyed doing.
My brother was really smart. Any question that I had based like a math question, I'm really bad at math, he would answer it right away on the top of his head. Or I would ask like our Alexas like common questions and my brother would just laugh and he would answer them. So he was really, really smart, very funny. He loves sports. A huge Astros fan here in Houston, and
Mm,
yeah, he was a really smart person.
yeah, I see. What was your relationship like with your brother growing up, and how did muscular dystrophy shape the bond between you two? I know you said you were close, but how were you guys close all the time, or once you guys started growing up, you guys went apart?
So we've always been pretty close. So growing up, he we did a lot of things together, and then I grew up and I got married and had kids.
Hmm.
But then we got closer again because my mom kind of went through she was battling cancer, so I became that caregiver for my brother.
Oh,
So his final years too, I helped a lot and I got even closer to him as an adult.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
What are what are some of your favorite memories with your brother growing up? Like anything, any memories you have? Like,
There's so many, but I think my favorite was we used to play on the GameCube. We used to play like Mario Kart or
mm-hmm.
Mario World. And he used to get so mad at me because he would step out to use the bathroom or something, and I would always cheat. I would like give myself more stars. He'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play with you no more if you keep cheating.
I think we all did that. We cheat and we take a head start.
Yeah.
On the positive side, what do you think growing up as a sibling to someone with MD taught you about empathy, patience, and strength?
It's taught me a lot of patience. A lot of things that I did with my brother as a kid, I did not know that those moments were shaping me to become my son's mom. So it really did teach me a lot of patience, a lot of a love, a lot of don't take things for granted. I feel like being a special needs sister shaped me to the person that I am, just to have a big heart and just to, just love everyone and never take a moment for granted.
Yeah, it kind of taught you like you already know how to like be around someone with disability. It wasn't like, oh, like people that are not around, they're like treat us differently or see it
Yeah.
different. But you always grew up in that environment, so it was like normal to you. Not
Yeah.
easy, but it was normal.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through how your son was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy? What led to the diagnosis, and what do you remember about that time? Like, did they do a lot of tests, or how did they know he had?
So my son was diagnosed at 18 months old, so he was a year and a half. He wasn't walking yet.
Hmm.
So I did voice those concerns to his pediatrician, and I
Hmm.
did tell the pediatrician that I have a family history of Duchenne, that my brother had
Right.
muscular dystrophy. So what they
Hmm.
did with my son was they did just a blood test, and his CPK levels were high, so that's showing like trauma to the muscle. It was in the like thousands. I think the normal range is, I don't know, I think 1 to 100 or something, and it was in the thousands. So there was some muscle trauma there. Um, he didn't have to go do genetic testing just because my brother is the one who did that. So
Oh, I
he didn't
see.
have to go in, in depth with a lot of testing because my brother had already did it.
Yeah, in my case, it was just me who, the only one who asked muscular dystrophy. I had to do that whole, genetic thing like your brother did, the
Yeah.
biopsy and all that.
Yeah. My brother did biopsy and everything too.
Yeah. How did your experience as sibling shape the way you process that diagnosis as a parent? Because I feel like it can be different, from being a sibling now to being a parent. The diagnosis is not like the easiest thing, to hear.
No, it wasn't. It hit me really hard. I'm not gonna lie, I got really depressed that first year just because Duchenne has been a part of my whole life. Like I said, since I was born, my brother was in a
Mm-hmm.
wheelchair. And I've
Right.
seen what muscular dystrophy can do and how it steals your ability to do things. And now
Right.
I have to see it with my son, I mean with my brother, and now I have to see it with my son. So sometimes it felt like double heartbreak.
Right.
Um, but like I said, I was really depressed that first year, and then I was like, no, you have to get it together. Like you can either sit here and be really sad, or you can try to give him the best life you can. And I took that route, the second one. Took me some time,
Yeah.
but I got there.
Yeah, it takes some time, or sometimes it's like hard for like in my case, my mom has slowly accepted, but my dad is the one who not really like. But still, even he hasn't really. He kind of accepted it a little bit, but not like fully. Like he's always like, I know he's there. I know he's still like healthy in there. That's all he said. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to know anything about it. So I'm like,
Uh,
okay,
oh yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So, what are some of the biggest challenges parents face that people on the other side, on the outside, might not fully see or understand?
I feel like sometimes it's more so physically it's a lot. We have to help carry
Mm-hmm.
wheelchairs and the kids are getting bigger. You have to help them a lot. But it's not
Yeah.
so much the physical. Like I know sometimes I'm out of the store and someone's like, "Oh, I can help you with the wheelchair." And it's like sometimes it's not physically challenging. It is, but it's more like mentally challenging
Mm-hmm.
just because it's like a lot going on and you have to kind of navigate your child with special needs and your job and your other child and like just
Mm-hmm. And
a
then
lot
take
to
care of yourself as well.
take care of yourself too. Yeah. So you kind of have to find
Balance,
a
basically.
balance and something for yourself too. Like
Right.
I'm always with my son, I'm always taking care of him. But 1 hour out of the day, I ask my mom or my daughter, can you watch him just so I can work out, just to get that like mental clarity.
Yeah, get out whatever you're feeling, 'cause I think everybody
Yes.
needs like an hour of break.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like my mom takes care of me. I'm 26, so they take care of me. So I'm like, sometimes she does her own thing, then I'll be like, oh, can you just give me my laptop or my PlayStation? I'll do the rest.
Yeah, but
They
it's
need
like
their
it's so rewarding. I feel like as a I'm a mom to a son with muscular dystrophy. We love helping y'all. Like we love to help. It's just
yeah.
we wouldn't trade
Hmm.
it for anything else.
And she wouldn't either. Like if I told her that, she'd be like, no, it's fine. It is what it is.
Hmm.
So yeah. How do you balance being a strong for your child while also allowing yourself to feel your own emotions?
I journal a lot. I write a lot of things, and I used to have a diary, but now I just write in my notes on the phone. So everything is
Yeah.
so like
E- yeah, now technology. It's so easy. It's everything's on
technology.
the phone, you know? Yeah. Okay. What has surprised you most about your son? His personality, strength, or anything?
A little bit of both. I see a lot of my brother and him, just the way that they have aches and pains, but they really don't complain. Just keep going on in
Pushing.
life.
Mm-hmm.
And for
Yeah.
me, I like, I don't know, I go running and I'm sore and I'm complaining. I'm like, what are you complaining about?
He's like, I can deal with the pain and you can't.
Yeah.
Looking back, how do you think muscular dystrophy has shaped you as a person overall?
I feel like it made me a stronger person. It made me have a lot of empathy for people. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'm always trying to help someone in need, or I just, I'm always nice to people just because I don't know, you never know the backstory of someone or what they're going through.
Or yeah, what they're going through that day or what they've been through in their life, you know,
It's taught
as
me
well.
a lot of kindness for sure.
Hmm. What do you wish more people understood about families raising a child with MD?
I feel like I wish they understand that sometimes we want to be more included. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think just sometimes people don't know the right words to say, or if you get an invitation to a party, to be more handicap accessible, or I just think that they don't want to say the wrong thing, but I feel like more inclusion.
Yeah, I feel like the same thing. Inclusion, because sometimes, like, what do you say? I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know, because I don't know what's the right, you know, word
Yeah.
or whatever you want to say, you know. What advice would you give to siblings or parents who are early in this journey and may feel overwhelmed?
I would tell them just take it day by day. The diagnosis, it's hard. It's a hard thing to accept. It's not an easy disease. It's
Yeah.
crucial. But
Mm-hmm.
you just have to keep going, live day by day, try to give that child the best life that you can. And it's okay to sometimes feel sad. We're human, we feel sad, we have emotions, but get up every day and just keep trying.
Okay. All right, last question. What gives you hope when things feel heavy or uncertain?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What gives you hope when things feel heavy or uncertain?
What gives me hope? I do pray a lot. I do believe in God, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when things are too heavy, the only thing I can do is pray. Gives me a lot of hope that there's miracles all the time.
Right. Mm-hmm. Sarah, thank you so much for being a guest and for sharing your story. I really appreciate you opening up about what it was like being a sister to a brother who had muscular dystrophy, now being a mom raising a son with muscular dystrophy. Your story matters, and I know it can help other siblings, parents, and families in the MD community feel less alone. Thank you again for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And like always, guys, MD Warrior out. Until next time.